Welcome everybody, I'm Ryan Sturgis, and on this episode of The Human Imperative, we're transported into the clouds, to the Khumbu Valley of Nepal, just 12 miles from the base of Mount Everest, where a remarkable story of science, technology, social anthropology, and agriculture is unfolding.
To me, anthropology has been like consumer behavior on steroids. Okay, where do we really come from?
It started with a unique request. The principal of the Sir Edmund Hillary School asking a Minnesota State graduate student for a magic greenhouse.
I came around to asking about the challenges of running this notorious historic first school that Sir Edmund Hillary began in Nepal. If you had a magic wand, what could you do to address the biggest problem you have?
Today I'm with Gary Lesley.
He said, if I had a magic greenhouse.
Who heard that request and whose mind leapt to a wild, impossible image. Strawberries in January for the Sherpa community living in the clouds of Everest.
Literally that evening, went online on my phone and very quickly came across a site called Growing Spaces, geodesic domes. They work.
But here's the thing. The initial vision to coax strawberries out of the Himalayan winter cracked open an array of possibilities.
To be able to connect the indigenous intelligence, which the Sherpa have, they know how to farm. And at the same time, enabling this magic dome to be a system that suggests an abundance mentality, starting with the sun.
In a place where until now nutrition abundance in winter was as unthinkable as education was before Edmund Hillary built his first classroom, this project of passion for people is well underway. It's part indigenous knowledge, part Buckminster Fuller geometry, and part science of regeneration.
That strawberry is not for me. That strawberry is for me to the degree that it tells me if I pick that strawberry in Khumjung in January, there's Swiss chard, and there's kale, and there's radishes, there's spring peas, and there's maybe some cauliflower that is going to the school hostel, that may be going to the Khunde clinic. And also now, the children at the school can transact a little business, and we can teach some business principles and some small entrepreneurial lessons.
So what are the implications from a single request to a dream of strawberries in January to living, measurable models for year-round farming at the edge of the sky?
At this point in my life, I have one box left to check off, is to be able to be in Khumjung in January and pick fresh strawberries.
To find out, join us on this episode of The Human Imperative and discover the story behind Gary Lesley and the magic greenhouse in the clouds.
We are going to build this greenhouse so that those of you that are here in the wintertime will have fresh vegetables and strawberries and even bananas. And it will be a shape like this.